rainy and cold afternoon. Lucifer was busy working on his laptop while his 4-year-old daughter Charlie was playing with her toys. And he was so busy because he was on a very important voice Zoom call. And little Charlie was bored of playing after a few minutes, and she wanted some juice. And she said, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy," as she ran into the living room. And her father said, "What is it, Charlie? I'm very busy." "I want juice, Daddy. I want juice. I want juice. I want juice." "Shh. But I want juice," said the little princess, stomping her foot and having a temper tantrum. And her father said, "Not right now, Charlie. You have to be patient. Remember I taught you how to have patience?" "But I want juice now." "Young lady, we do not throw temper tantrums, and you're embarrassing me right now, so please stop this racket right now." "I want juice." "You can get your juice later. I'm busy." "Why don't you have a snack or something?" "I'm not hungry. I just want juice." "Shh. You're going to get me fired if you don't stop." "I want juice," said Charlie. And then she started to scream and cry even more. And then she did something that she was going to regret. She unplugged the computer. And this made her dad very angry. So angry, in fact, that he yelled. And he said, "Stop being a brat, you little brat! Go to your room!" And then, when he saw what he did, he said, "Wait, Charlie, I didn't mean to call you. Charlie, wait!" And this made Charlie really upset. So upset, in fact, that she ran to her room and she found her little suitcase that was shaped like a duck, and she began to cry. "If Daddy doesn't love me, I'm going to run away." And then she packed everything and she got in her raincoat and started to run away from home. She ran so far that she didn't know where she was going because the rainstorm was getting heavier and heavier, to the point where she couldn't see where she was going, until she bumped into someone familiar, and she bumped into Rosie. And Rosie said, "Oh, little Charlie, what are you doing out here in this rainstorm?" And she said, "Auntie Rosie, I'm running away from home." And then back at the palace, Lucifer was done with his Zoom meeting when he went to go check on Charlie. And he said, "Charlie, Charlie, where are you, baby?" And back with Rosie and Charlie, Rosie said, "Charlie, what's wrong? Why are you so upset? And why do you want to run away from home?" she said, as she picked up the little toddler, and little Charlie wrapped her little hands around Rosie's neck, and she said, I ran away because my daddy hates me." "What are you talking about, Muffin? Your daddy loves you." "No, he doesn't." Charlie, where are you, my sweet girl?" And then when Rosie got home, her son Alistair opened the door and he said, "Mommy, you're home." "Wait, what's wrong with Charlie? Why is she crying?" said little Alistair. And Charlie said, "I'm gonna stay here." "Oh, well, of course you're gonna stay here. It's raining out there. You can't go home in this rain." So, are we having a sleepover tonight, Mommy? I guess we are, Alistair. Well, until the morning, until we can get Charlie home, I guess you can stay here, said Rosie, as she picked up her son and gave him a hug and a kiss. And she said, "Come on, dear, let's get you to bed. My little one, sleep tight. I love you." "Mommy?" "Yes, Alistair?" "I love you. I love you too, sweetheart. Sweet dreams." And then Rosie made her way back downstairs, and she carried Charlie in her arms and took her upstairs to her room, and she said, "Okay, Charlie, tell me what happened. Tell me why you decided to run away from home." "Well, I ran away because I wanted juice and my daddy wasn't paying attention to me." "And why is that, dear?" "Because he was busy on that Zoom meeting phone call thing. And I just don't think he loves me." "Oh, baby, your daddy loves you very much. It's just, since he was busy, he was very focused. And since you were yelling so much, that got him stressed out. But he yelled at me and called me a brat." "Well, baby, sometimes when people yell, they don't know what they're saying. But I don't think he meant it." "But I don't want to go home." "Well, you can stay over at Auntie Rosie's, okay? But then tomorrow we have to take you home, okay?" "Okay, but what if Daddy doesn't want me?" "Your daddy loves you very much. And speaking of that, I will call him to tell him that you're here, okay?" But then a few hours later, Alistair woke up from a nightmare, and Rosie said, "Oh, my sweet little Alistair, are you okay?" "No, I'm not okay, Mama." "Why, what's wrong?" I had a bad dream and I wet the bed." "Oh, baby, I'll be right there, okay?" "Okay, just wait for me in the bathroom." "Okay, Mama." Then Rosie picked up her phone and dialed Lucifer's number. And Lucifer answered and said, "Hello? Rosie, have you seen my Charlie? I can't find her anywhere." "Oh, well, speaking of that, I have her with me right here in my house." "What? How did she get to your house?" "Well, I was walking home and I found her running, through the streets." "Well, thank you for taking care of her. I'll be back for her in the morning." "Yeah, that'll be perfect. Tell her I love her and everything, and I regret for what I said." "All right, Mr. Lucifer, I will. I promise." "Thank you, Rosie." And then Rosie hung up the phone, and back with Lucifer, he was packing his things to go find little Charlie in the morning. And then Rosie turned to Charlie and said, "Okay, well, your daddy knows that you're here now. So, do you want to get ready for bed?" "Yeah." "Okay." And then Rosie gave little Charlie a bath, and then she gave her son Alistair a bath. And then after that, she tucked in little Charlie and said, "Sweet dreams, my little one. Good night, Auntie Rosie." And later that night, Charlie was having a bit of a nightmare, so Rosie comforted her and said, "Don't cry, little one. Your daddy will be back soon." And the next morning, Charlie saw her daddy and said, "Daddy, you're here." "Well, of course I'm here, silly. I will always come for you." "I'm sorry about that, Daddy. I'm sorry I ran away." Oh, it's okay, Charlie. Well, it's not okay. You shouldn't run away from your problems. And I'm sorry that I yelled at you very loud. I didn't mean to do that. I'm very sorry. Daddy? Yes? Am I still your little princess? Of course you are. But I want you to know, Charlie, when Daddy's busy, he needs concentration. I can't always spend time with you, but you know I will always love you, right? Yes, of course you do. Now let's go home. Oh, what happened to your arm? I mean, your leg. I fell when I was running across the street. Wait, what? You were running across the street, Charlie? You know you're supposed to look both ways. I know, Daddy. It's just I was really upset. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry I yelled at you. It's okay, Daddy. I forgive you. My little Charlie. My daddy. My precious little duckling has returned to me, he said, wrapping his feathers around his baby, just like a father duck would. The end.